If you my height or shorter, lower your motherfucking voice. You cannot.
Who the fuck you talking to? First off,
you jumping out of fucking.
Now, what if they push you over like them yoga poses and hang out suffocate? Then what? Then what? He gonna roll.
You talk to me any way you like.
Okay, you right. I can't breathe.
Just like you, nigga, ain't my damn kid. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
how tall are you? I'm 5'8", like 5'8", 5'9".
Oh, you short for a nigga, that's why.
Not sure.
So how tall is your man?
He's over 6 feet.
That's what y'all like, y'all. 6 feet. You like so damn tall, put a dick in your head. Just
tall now.
Just right there.
Wait a minute. Unless someone needs his dick don't go over my head, okay?
Like this.
Come talk to me. I heard you had some salmon for lunch. Back again with another If You Will podcast. If you will. So wrong with you. Hit the little If You Will podcast. There. Vine in the building.
You can't say that,
Miss A is in the building.
Hey.
You come watching all of the challenges. You know who this is. It's Miss Tate. Miss I can't spell hate.
You can't spell either.
We can't spell together.
But the way her hands turn.
Wait, she about to break a neck and kill my ass. What?
Like, wait a minute.
We back again.
Let's check that score.
Another week, another episode. Follow us below. Subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. But you know how we did last week. We're gonna jump right into it. Get this icebreaker going. Icebreaker of the day. I sent it to all y'all. First icebreaker. So you got 22. You got 33. You got 44. You got 55.
You got
So,
66.
how do you get 11? Why isn't it 1-1?
I don't know, it just sounds slow. It just don't sound like it should be right.
But how? If you got 55 and all that, why can't it be 1-1?
I don't know.
How you gonna tell time? It's 1-1.
It's 1-1. 1-1. Come on, now give me that.
It's 12-1. What the hell?
Because it just don't sound right. So this one I'm going to go with.
Who made it what it sound like, if it sound good enough?
The same motherfuckers that constructed time. The same people who feel like we should have daylight savings.
Okay, because I say 55 might not sound right. I'm going to go 1-1 the rest of the week. How much time we got left?
Basketball court on Sunday. Yeah, we got 1-1.
What the fuck is that? I'm like, if you know, you know. Fuck you mean? My kids, how many minutes we got left, Mr. Kibble? 1-1?
Look, Greg ass gonna stop the game. Hold the fuck up. What the hell is 1-1? Greg, it's 11. That's
What come out to 9? 10? 1-1, nigga. 1-1? The fuck you mean? Told you.
Is those 11s? No, these 1-1s.
What kind of Jordan you got on? The 1-1s?
It's 1-1s.
You don't know about the 1-1s. So, I'd be wrong to just start saying 1-1.
You can make it your thing.
Yeah.
But
So, you ain't gonna do it with me.
I'll probably end up following because you say it so much.
My nigga.
And
I know you got my back.
instantly be like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have a pearl. I'm gonna have a pearl on. Like, oh man, kid will come up. Hey man, them Air Jordan 1-1. Let's think about that, man.
And watch,
that would be funny to hear that.
I bet you he gonna be the one to do it. He gonna do it subconsciously. Just start saying it one day. We're gonna be somewhere. Like, yeah, I got them new Jordan 1-1s. I'm like, who? Them holes?
1-1.
The 1-1s. Oh, the 1-1s. Okay. I like the 1-1s.
Somebody gonna be like, is them new? Them new? You got 21?
Oh, why couldn't 11 be 1T1? Because 20 to 20 30
He heard his brain. He's trying. He's trying.
33, 44,
55, 66.
Yeah, the T in it at the end, the TY.
TY, right?
Yeah, you say why could it be one?
It's a T. It's just a T ain't nothing out there.
Why could it be 1T1?
You gonna be like, oh dude, that be on Facebook, St. Louis kid. Pronounce it right now.
It's an fly.
Every time.
I be like, Aaron? Like, what?
Erica.
So
Yeah, I get them shits wrong.
comment below if y'all feel like it should be 1-1.
No.
I'm telling you.
You trying to make fetch happen? Don't do it.
Nah,
Not fetch.
1-1.
No, not
1-1.
fetch.
Shit might go dictionary. It might get
Urbanized.
Updated shit.
Yeah.
Urbanized.
Twerk is in the motherfucking dictionary. I saw that shit. I was like, oh shit.
Is it really?
Yes, it's in the
Yeah,
dictionary.
they
Twerk.
updated the dictionary.
That's
They put a lot of
The
words.
shaking of the behind.
That's probably what they say for real too. The behind will be shaking.
Shaking of the behind.
Alright, what's the other icebreaker we have for the day, man? What's the other icebreaker? They're 1-1. That's the rest of the day. Go.
What physical and non-physical traits do you desire?
I'm gonna go last.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't put me
We're gonna
first.
let you go first.
You know
I
what
look at that like, damn. But I haven't really thought about it. Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Physically, let me see. I do like to be, you know what I like? I like when like Chris is in the house and he finna go, or he comes home and like he just kisses me or kiss me when I'm asleep or something like that. I like that. Like that little quick little kiss of a touch.
Quick little kiss of a touch.
Yeah, that's it. I like that.
Kiss of a touch.
I like watching, you know, movies and requiring, you know, us to be on each other doing like movies or sitting close. Other than that, give me my space.
If it's hot, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
We driving, I feel like that's a cute little physical touch, you know, just to, you can be playing on your phone, you can just be in the car looking out the window, you know, just hold my hand from time to time. I like that. Non-physical though, you know, my fat ass, one thing on my list is some food. If you think about me with some food.
Used to pick you up with some food.
Sit,
That's that love language right now. Give me some food right now.
You know,
Okay.
not honesty. You know, that's a big one for me. Cause it's a lot of shit that be going on where you could just be honest. Half the time you could be honest, and it's all like shit. I don't like nobody
Honesty
lying
be
to me.
attractive.
Like it is like let me choose. Like even if it's some shit that I might not like don't take away my right from choosing. You know.
I be trying to tell motherfuckers.
Yeah, it be that. Communication should be up there, but I don't always communicate properly. I'm working on it. Yes, me all the time.
Hey,
I'm
man.
moody. I'm an only
Red
child.
message.
And I'm
Don't
moody.
see it for fucking 2-3 hours. Well, fuck you then.
What do you know about
And
red
you like,
messages?
oh,
What do you know about red messages? He got an Android.
I get rid of my shit.
Since
Yeah.
when?
At least my phone does.
This nigga got
I
an
text somebody
Android.
earlier. I
from
text somebody
China.
earlier. They read it, and I even saw the little bubbles going up where they were texting me back.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do that.
You got
I don't
an
have my.
Android?
What?
You get your phone from China?
I don't have my red messages on.
Yeah.
That's that 1-1. What you
Is that
know
what he
about
want? That's that one he want?
That's that
That's
1-1.
Gotta
that
see what he want.
It's a 1+1.
Still.
Not the 1+1. That's how it's gonna be tomorrow. 1+1. Sorry, that's
Equals
inside.
3.
Equals 3?
Equals 3.
So
That's what you
gonna
going
leave
for?
it in there, huh?
Yeah.
Multiply that.
Here's-
Oh,
See how- see how-
I think we just leave it in there. That's what I think you're gonna
Let's
do.
not multiply that into 4, please.
Right.
right. That's what my mind when he said 3. Damn, you trying to go? Yeah, don't do that. Okay.
What about you, Daniel? What is your repeat it again so we can hear it for the hood?
Not for the hood.
For the hood. For the one
What physical
Yeah,
and
neighborhood.
non-physical traits do you desire?
What physical and
That's a
non-physical?
hard.
You don't know what.
I mean, physically, I like for him to hold my hand sometimes.
Oh my.
Just the cuddling part.
Okay, Desmond. Okay, Desmond. Shake my hand.
Hold my hand, just, I don't know, like non-physical. Just be honest, bro. Just
See? Honesty.
I
Honesty is key.
will respect you so much more.
I swear.
You will have less attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You will have less conflict.
She said, I don't know about less attitude.
You ain't that last brownie.
It depends on how you
So
say
you
shit. It be your
like
tone.
that?
It be people tone and shit too.
Yeah.
Like depending on how you say it, you could say the honest what you might say.
I'd be like, I fucked that bitch. Like,
It didn't mean shit. I'm still back home with you.
it's like, babe, I did, and I apologize. Like, simple.
Yeah, no.
Simple ain't too simple for a lot of people.
It's not.
Yeah, tell me, but don't tell me no shit like that.
I'm
But tell me.
complicated, so.
Like, I
Look
pissed,
at your face.
That's still gonna form an attitude. Wait a minute.
I pissed in your bed. I did it.
Nasty motherfucker.
You pissed in the bed, or did you clean it up? Like, you know, it's different
No, I
scenarios.
left
Was a
it there.
motherfucker drunk? Like, okay, it's
Look.
fucked up. You shouldn't do it.
Look,
But
why my bed made up? I pissed in the bed. I made the motherfucker back up.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
get the
sorry.
change the shit?
No, we just made
Oh, that's just trying.
Probably went and got a little freeze.
That sounds like some nigga shit to them. Yeah, no, your ass to be gone. That's real honest. I appreciate you.
You know
But you
nowadays
better go.
females have white
Sheets.
sheets.
That pistol
Cover
be
your
yellow as
shit.
fuck on that shit.
Oh, that means you not even drinking enough
It
water.
is. You can't
And
cover
then that shit is
that.
soaked to my mattress. Oh.
Motherfucker got his
She
ass.
got
Goes the mattress.
She got flipping mattress
Hey.
on.
That's why y'all invest in a mattress.
Yeah, you know, that's for it too.
Oh shit. Let's
What we
see.
was talking about earlier. The mattress protectors be safe.
What would be my 9? My physical one. You said physical. It be just touching, period. So my love language is physical touch.
Aw.
So just touch, period. So if you next to me, your foot on me, your hand on me, anything, that's just perfect for me.
Just perfect.
That hurts.
You write it down?
Just like,
Just perfect.
I'm trying to make sure I get the question right before I tell you anything.
That's easy.
just like, huh.
Okay.
It'd be right. A 9 physical one would be just being in my presence.
Okay.
That perfect for me. We ain't got to sit and talk. We ain't got to talk about nothing. Just being next to me,
there.
be in the room with me while I'm doing whatever the fuck I'm doing. That shit right there is just hits different. It hit different. You're like, you just want to sit next to me, huh? You just
That is a good one.
Oh yeah, girl.
That's a good one.
we ain't gotta even talk. You want to just be next to me, huh? Okay. How you doing today?
I'm hollering. That is a good
Did you
one.
eat?
Y'all could be playing the game. She could be doing something else, but
What
she's
you
there.
saying?
She's choosing to be.
Oh, you want to be on your phone and be next to me? Okay.
Yeah, that's stupid.
What about
All
you?
right, physical traits. Damn, because it's kind of hard for me to answer.
You gotta have them winning ones
Look,
on.
look. She gotta have one of these ones on with the big t-shirt on.
No, the reason why, because when you all were saying your answers, I'm thinking like I like her to dress nice or something like that. I didn't know if that's.
It could still be one of your
Okay.
It's one of
things.
your things.
It's your thing,
Right.
Okay,
right?
physical traits for me. Smelling good
Okay.
Okay.
is conscious about health.
You don't
Um,
want no Rasputians.
You don't want no Rasputians, yeah.
That can laugh, joke, have fun, understands. No, that's not physical. Okay, but yeah, laugh and have fun, and just be open.
And
You know
then
what I'm
just
saying?
be able to have that communication amongst one another. Cause you physical talk. So yeah.
Non-physical.
Non-physical is she doesn't have to say it, but just allow me to be me. Like just like, oh, that's fine. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad thing. It's just that's him. One could be in my presence, and one who accepts my loud ass mouth. Cause when I get on that damn game, I will be cussing and loud as fuck when I play.
You bitch, some bitch. God damn it.
Do you throw your controller too?
Not anymore. I stopped that.
He grew
That
up.
shit
He
I
grew
grew
up.
up
That
past
must
that.
He
broke.
grew up.
bothers me, fellas. Why? Come on. What's
See,
going on?
Cause the game be
The
cheating.
game be cheating.
So the game.
Y'all stop, man.
That's the
you
goal.
niggas is in unison. Chris said the same shit.
The game
Them
be
niggas cheating and throw that.
See, what happened was that day when I got on, it decided to want to do some different shit that it normally do.
You motherfuckers was losing and couldn't take the
Get
cheat
on
So
the
that-
fucking game.
that don't
That's
normally
like
happen.
they play who beat you. Like what the fuck?
That don't normally happen.
So okay, everybody got you win some, you lose. So that was in Friday. Sometimes you win, sometimes you
Fuck no.
lose some.
We
You
gonna win
lost
all
that
of them.
game.
Sweetheart.
So then
we're-
you got
we're-
Can't have it all.
We're men.
We win it
Men
all.
are simple. We really don't have a
Y'all
answer.
not. Y'all not
You got
simple.
wrong.
Oh, he said we're not
We're
simple.
simple.
It ain't simple. We just don't like losing.
Yeah,
And
they
the
must
game
do
cheating.
this.
If we lose in the game cheating.
It's not cheating. It's y'all.
No, it's cheating.
It's cheating.
So y'all break y'all own shit.
No, see, what happened was
Go ahead and break
when
it.
I start
I used to
losing,
buy my own
look,
shit.
when I start losing, like
But
somehow,
then you just wasting money.
gravity changes every day. So sometimes when I'm losing,
Does
I go like this, my arms, and when the controller go out my hand, I'm like, damn, how did I get up there? And gravity had changed the second and then fell.
Fall and hit your ass on the way down.
It is what it is.
What you're telling
We,
me?
hey,
You
we
turned
all
to a
as people,
fucking
we all waste
Nigga think
money.
he get renewed or whatever. Fuck it is.
But non-physical, shit. if I do introduce her to my mom, she gotta be able to get on my mom because my mom's like me.
Your mom was your mom like my mom.
In a way, yeah, she a little bit more.
Mom's is
Yeah.
a good thing.
I'm a little scared of you, bro.
You don't think you scared of my mom? Mom crazy.
Really? I felt at that time I liked her.
Cause she
I'm
probably
not
high as a
around
kite.
her all the time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how
I met her like
yeah,
twice.
see how she treats her guy at home. Bob, get your ass over here.
Hey, you know they say
Like an elevator
they say
move.
men go after women like they mama. So
It be like
that's what.
I'm twisting my hair, man. I ain't in this.
Alright, y'all ready for the next one? Let's get into our serious topics.
Jesus.
Let's get to the serious one. We're gonna let Vine lead off with this one.
If you have kids, would you do gentle parenting or whoopings
Oh yeah, I like that one.
like you got?
Both.
Why?
Kids still need their ass whooped. Fuck that shit.
But why do they need to ask? Why?
Okay,
What's the parameters to make you want to whoop the kid ass?
Perfect example.
Okay.
Okay, my nephew is 12, so he's probably past that getting his ass whooped page. But
Page.
Stage. My bad, stage.
Uh-huh.
But this little nigga decides to go to school and say some dumb shit and get suspended for 10 days. Now,
What did
mind
he say?
he said something about just had unfortunately we had a school
School shooting.
school shooting.
Jesus.
And he
Words
went
are
there
hard.
and said, "Man, I got a gun in here and I go shoot this bitch up and I burn this whole damn school down."
How old is he though?
12.
Oh, he knew better.
Yeah, and I was just like, why the hell would you do that? Because his situation was he has to go back and forth between homes because his pop's apartment caught on fire. So we're still trying to take care of that situation. But so he was staying with us.
Stop doing what the fuck I had to do. Go get this little nigga.
So was you more mad that he said it? Was you more mad that your day was fucked
Your
up?
day was fucked up. You got a ritual. You got a routine.
I do have a
It's your
routine.
routine.
I was fucked up about that. I was still
You
mad.
just fucked up the whole routine.
Yeah, it's fucked up the whole shit.
What the
Stop
fuck
my
you
day. I ain't get no break before my haircut. I was all upset. I ain't eat either. Ugh. So-
you getting the ass
He
whooped,
said,
nigga.
ugh.
So this nigga, I wanted to punch that nigga in his goddamn face. But I said, ooh, that be child services, protective shit, whatever the fuck that shit called.
Child
Yeah,
services,
yeah,
protective shit.
Yeah.
CBS, what's it called?
CPS.
So-
Said CVS?
Yeah.
You got a wall where you have to bandage him up and shit.
So, but I decided I took his clothes to his dad's house and had his mama pick his ass up, and she did. That was it. But yeah, so back to the system. If that was my child, oh, they would have been hell raised. I would have knocked that nigga till he motherfucker can't breathe
To Kingdom Come.
or barely breathe. But then other times, like if I had a son or a daughter and they did something like this, hypothetically say, kids grow around kids who grow around situations. You never know what people you hang around with are around when they're not around you. So, say that 3 times fast.
That was deep.
Yeah.
That was deep.
But if let's say at a young age my kid 12, 13 years old and starts to smoke weed. Now yes, I've seen kids in my neighborhood do it, but the whole thing is like I would have a talk with them because I understand that you kind of did it to kind of fit in, but you don't know what's going on in their household for them to see that and you know the circumstances. So that would be a conversation that I would like, you know what, let's just talk about this. You know, hey, right now is not the best time to do this. However the conversation may go, but have a talk with them. Now they persist to do it, then that's when you have to go to further measures. But other than that, yeah. Now all that taking away shit from kids, I mean that shit really don't work because kids don't give a
Johnny,
fuck.
give me your PlayStation
Right.
right now.
And things like that. So like, if a kid does something, it just depends. I say both, but it probably be more lean towards the gentle side. But I'm very stern in the way that I approach children and things like that. So yeah,
Because if you ever have a girl, you is not gonna hit her.
nah, like,
Most of the time, they never need to look good.
Yeah.
like yeah.
So
nah.
it'd be gentle.
It'll be gentle depending on
all
the
up
sticks.
through the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Okay. Go ahead, listen.
You know, I'm on the fence if I really want kids or not. But if I
the
have,
fence.
yeah, I'm on the
Yeah.
fence.
On the fence.
Hypothetically.
Too late. I'm on the fence. Like, I don't even get. That's a whole nother conversation. But why I'm on the fence. However, if I had children, I feel like I would do both, and this is my reasoning.
Okay.
Growing up, I really wasn't a bad child. I got a lot of whippings. I really can count on my hand how many times I got my ass whooped. Like literally, like 5 or less. Growing up, like seriously, I didn't get it. Now, don't get me wrong. I got cursed out a lot. I got Sit your ass down a lot, shut the fuck up a lot, cursed out
Take
completely.
your ass outside.
Yeah, I got a lot of, shit like that. But I also think it depends on your child as well. You can have multiple children and all those children could be different. We're all different people.
Right.
You can make this one cry just by talking to him. Right. But this motherfucker might need that sit your motherfucking ass down and I'm bringing
Also, in this generation, we becoming more of aware of different things. And we are changing the way that we grew up in different ways. Now, the world is becoming soft to me, but that's a whole other story. But you can still look up different ways to where you don't necessarily have to put your hands on your children. That's why. So I think it's going to be a combination of whatever kid they are, and plus, I don't always have to go to that resort or resort to that. So yeah, that's my man.
Yeah, anybody that takes child development, they teach you. Get down to your child.
Talk to them eye to eye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck that. Get your little motherfucking ass over here before
You ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't worry about that though, because kids gonna be about your height. So you ain't gotta get down to the level.
That's some bullshit. My homeboy said the other day, yeah, my son about as tall as you. Nigga, ain't my damn kid. I don't give a fuck. I'm 5'8", between like 5'8" and 5'9".
You short for a nigga, that's why.
Oh, not sure for
How
a
tall is
nigga.
your man?
He's over 6 feet.
That's what y'all like, y'all.
6 feet.
Like, so damn talk, put a dick in your head. Just
So now,
just right there.
wait a minute. Unless someone needs his dick don't go over my head, okay?
Be like this.
Come talk to me quick. I heard you had some salmon for lunch.
What you say?
He's a foot taller than me. I like come to the nigga.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2". I
So
come
you
to this
wouldn't
nigga
date
like-
nobody, just hypothetically speaking, my height, even though I'm taller than you?
I would.
Okay.
But I would like a nigga at least taller than me when I put on heels.
No, okay.
Eh,
Well, you got a limit, no bigger than 5. You get the threshold. I'm 5'8", 5'9". I'm gonna need you at 5'7", so I can still look dominant in this relationship. Okay.
You dated a woman taller than you?
Oh, I love tall women.
Do they love you?
Yeah, I've had a lot of women. Not a lot, but a few. Yeah, I love. Now I'm not gonna say. Well, no, that's a lie. Because if Candace Parker was single, I'd knock them down.
She's pretty.
I'd knock them down.
Nigga.
Yes.
Nigga.
But I like tall women. It doesn't really matter to me.
How? Okay.
If
Well,
you
you-
my height or shorter, lower your motherfucking voice. you
Think like
cannot.
this. Who the fuck are you talking to?
First off,
You jumping out of fucking
now what if
truck.
the nigga push you over like them yoga poses and hang out suffocate? Then what? Then what?
You can talk to me any way you like.
Okay, you right. I can't breathe.
Just wait. Just wait. Reduce these motherfuckers. Fuck you.
Just the titties good. The
Fuck
titties
you.
good. Bounce back and choke you.
Hey,
What do you
So
say?
how tall are you, dear?
I'm not 5'4".
See? Yeah, see?
Yeah, about 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of with her. I don't know what it is. If we about neck to neck, yeah.
Can't talk
Well,
to
you know what
crazy.
though? Chris can't talk to me crazy regardless. So I'm gonna say something. I don't give a fuck how tall he is.
Shut the fuck up.
But I agree though. I might be a little
They
extra
hate
vicious if the motherfucker is my height. Like, really, who the fuck is you talking to?
You was trying to choke a motherfucker. I see.
Really?
I see you ain't trying to choke a motherfucker. Who the fuck you talking to? I'm like,
You know,
That was smooth.
there used to be a violent part of me, but
you matured. You
yeah,
matured.
I'm not all the way there. But
Tired of
I don't think that's ever all the way gonna change. But I don't really like putting my hands on niggas no more. I used to love
I
it.
don't like putting my hands on people.
First of all,
I'm not finna fight
You
no
heavy-handed.
female.
And it was like real toxic.
Me?
yes, you heavy-handed.
What?
Yes.
When have I ever?
You ain't never hit me, nigga. You didn't gave me a massage for nigga. You heavy-handed.
Oh, I have to be.
Yeah.
She getting up tissue.
She
Like this.
I had a crick in my neck and she got that. I was like, yeah, she
Just like this.
Hallelujah.
Look at
Are you free next
Are you
Saturday?
okay? Are you okay? How do you feel? Wake up, boy. How do you
That's
feel?
gonna be you tomorrow. It's gonna be you tomorrow.
Ever gave like a douche with? Have you ever tried to massage his booty? 'Cause that's what they reminded me of.
Try to massage a guy's booty.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
some
I
gay shit.
massage
Every-
glutes.
There you go.
All
Get
day,
the
every
out of
day.
the way. Don't
Yeah,
disrespect
all
you.
day, every
Glutes,
day.
nigga. Not ass, not tits.
If a girl even
Glutes,
put her,
booty, ass, and stomach muscle.
if
But like,
she
I won't
put
like
any of her fingers by my
Said,
butt,
like, it's
we gonna have a
for
problem.
this.
But I'm talking about, what about your nigga? Like, have you ever, you know, like girls hit niggas on the ass. Like, have you ever been like one to blow?
That shit don't bother me.
Play him.
But no, I don't
You
want
want
no
to
girl pressing
spray
my
the
booty.
sheet and rub his butt? What did you say?
Well, you know, yes.
Like,
But hold on, I brought that up because we was talking about her massaging. But then when he had did that, they remind me of like the no lock doors and the Friday after they doing that. When he was massaging with the booty, but even though he was talking about like just a regular massage. So then I was like, has she gripped and massaged the nigga's ass like that? And has she massaged her dude's ass?
We're gonna let you get to this question. This is enough for a while in the day.
No, I'm not.
She
It was
talking
just a
about
really
spraying the
question.
motherfucking cheeks. I ain't
It was a
You like that?
question.
You like that? What about you? How you gonna parent? Talk to us.
Both.
Talk to us.
Both.
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 Cause I feel like you used to get ass whoopings.
No.
You ain't get ass whoopings?
I'm the only girl out of 4 kids. No.
Oh, so you got away with everything. You got away with murder.
Spoiled as a motherfucker. But I was scared as shit of my mama. You
Feel me?
that stern voice in there. Their look is always their look.
The look will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. Man, sit your stupid ass down.
It's all it took me. I was gonna cry.
But you'd have to do something drastic for me to like beat your ass. Like
Rob a jewelry store?
that
That's an ass whooping for sure.
break something that was extremely valuable that can't be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Take my car without saying nothing and fucking
I put no gas in that motherfucker.
no damage in it or like just something just really
You
awful.
say y'all about a situation when I took the damn car and I ass on.
You got caught. I never got caught.
I got caught. And she's like, where you at? To a job interview. And she was like, why the fuck you take my car without asking? Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to ask you. The same bullshit ass lie you say all the time. Well, anyways.
I hope your mom's not.
This is at 30.
This is like, shoot, I was like 23, 22, something like that. And she's like, why the fuck you take my car? And I was like, oh shit. So like, I ain't know what the fuck gonna happen. So I had got the fuck back home. And then she's like, after she get back home, she's like, why the fuck you here? Did you have an interview? Yeah. Well, nigga, you already hit the goddamn car. Why the fuck you ain't go to the interview? I said, oh shit, you all right.
I would have knew my kid was lying. She had to know you was lying.
Nigga, you tripping.
She had to know you was lying.
I was like,
You a tripping.
I was like, oh shit. She's like, don't do that shit again. I said, all right.
And what type of clothes did you have on?
Shit, I don't know. Interview clothes.
Oh, you had an interview for real?
I had an interview for real.
Oh, your ass shit was an
I thought
interview.
you
The
was
fuck?
really
Yeah,
lying.
no, that's why I should have gone to the interview.
The fuck?
So you didn't go? You was really for?
Hey,
I thought it was
hey,
a make-believe
his-
interview that you was just saying.
No, it's a real interview. I just think
His mama that wild. Now, I would have ran my ass back too.
Yeah.
Even though I had
Fuck
some
that. I don't give that. I call them niggas, hey, I ain't gonna be able to make this shit right today. Can we reschedule this? Say yeah.
My mama said she want my ass on your own.
She's a grown man. I don't give a fuck.
His
She
mama
don't
ain't
give
right. His mama strong as shit. It's hood nigga. Hood nigga.
So I ain't fucking with that shit. But yeah, I never do that shit again. But that was crazy. So if my kid did that, I just have a stern talk. Because you can't, y'all, I'm gonna get the fucking belt with my kid's ass. Now, if my kid was really truly sorry like I was, then yeah, you straight.
First of all, you can't whoop motherfucking kid ass over no damn going to a job interview. Like yes, he took the car without asking, they took the car without asking, but you are trying to go better your life.
Mm.
If I would be for some shit like that, I'm petty as fuck. That's some petty, but that's some shit that our parents. That's like you said earlier, we out here changing traumas from our childhood now. Cause we got work for stupid shit.
I wouldn't have got.
Oh my god, just to tell you about
Why
a
you ain't
story.
wash these dishes?
Nigga, let me tell you what the fuck happened to me when I was younger. I was in middle school, 7th grade. Remember this shit like it was this shit fucked
Nigga,
with
this
me.
is so long ago.
Some of 19.
7th grade. My mama was cooking hamburgers.
1996.
I think she had some hamburger for some tacos or some shit. And when she told me about it, she laughed at this shit and said, "Damn, that was dumb as hell." But anyways, long story short, she had hamburger and I was hungry, but I was only hungry for like 3 bites or some shit. So she had hamburger. She said, "Don't eat this shit." So I ate like 3 bites and then tried to put the shit back together. Yeah, that was dumb. And she's like, "You ate my meat?" I said, "Yeah." Nigga, you gonna punch me for 2 weeks. And then she said, I said, but she said, I told you not to eat that dumbass shit. Put me on punishment for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, she was like, yeah, that was like dumb as fuck. I don't know why I did that shit to you.
What sign is your mother?
Huh?
What sign is your mother?
We're both Scorpios.
I ain't gonna talk about nobody's mama. That was crazy though.
So, yeah, I mean, we're exactly 2 weeks apart, the exact same day.
Yeah. So the people got viewers. So for me, with Layla now.
we got to a point now where now Layla don't get whoopings. Layla used to get whoopings, but it got to a point like why? Like I'm always like, why are we whooping her? And she couldn't think of a reason a while. Like she doesn't do nothing to really get a whooping. But Layla's one of the kids. If you say something to her, she starts crying. And then, like with me, if I'm upset with her, or if I'm mad at her, or if I'm just like she can tell in my face I'm mad, she start crying. You proud of me? And she one of them kids. So it's like now as I got older and been through the trauma I've been through from whoopings from my mother and all the things I've been through, it's like I was looking at like there's no real reason to whoop no kid, in my opinion, because it doesn't always get that point across. You make your kid scared of you, even though they should have some kind of fear in you as a parent, but they should respect you more.
Parent, not your friend.
Yeah, they should respect you more than they fear you, because fearing you is gonna make them not want to come to you when something's going on. But if you do it the proper way and talk to your kids and not traumatize them, you have a better relationship with your child, and they'll want to talk to you more about anything that's going on in their life.
Growing up, when we used to watch the Cosby Show, the reruns, of course, because I wasn't old enough. I used to love how Claire and Cliff parent their kids. The lessons they taught them, like some of my favorite episodes was like when I forgot what Theo did, but he wanted to like pay rent. They did like a whole Monopoly episode with him paying rent. Like,
the show,
like I like that idea of parenting.
I like the drinking episode.
Yeah.
Yes, with that apple juice they got it.
They thought they were drinking liquor. It was actually damn sweet tea or something like that.
But what would you do if you had a daughter like
the oldest daughter?
Yeah. Like the oldest daughter.
Like Lisa Bonet.
Just
out in the world and she's open and adventurous.
Yes.
Just gotta let your child be open and adventurous. Because you can't try to live your life through your kid.
Can't.
Yeah, you can't. But when they in school, when they young enough, where you really gotta care for them. Though. It is still certain rules. I don't really want to be that my house, my rules, but it is certain rules that you just really don't have to follow.
There's certain things.
I ended up dropping out of high school, college.
Yeah.
There's certain things.
Everybody, college ain't for everybody.
Yeah. Once you get to out of high school,
this is on you. I'm gonna advise you though. I'm gonna say that's not. I wouldn't do it, but. Still up to you if you even want to go to college.
But I wouldn't
make my.
I wouldn't even say that though. I wouldn't say I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, all right, what's your plan?
Yeah.
What do you want to do since you're not gonna do this?
Okay, gotta do something.
I'm gonna support what you're gonna do, but I need to make sure that I need to know that you have a plan.
Yeah.
Like Tutu, you say you gotta have a sellable skill. I don't give a fuck what it is. You gotta have some type of skills that's gonna pay the motherfucking bill.
Cause sitting on your ass ain't one.
Yeah, it's not.
And you can't live with me and you not working.
Hello, somebody.
Tell somebody in the back. Hey, somebody in the back. You can't live.
You gotta learn your.
Because you can't live with nowhere, and where in life can you just live and not do shit, and you a grown up, except for on the street, and that's not the place you want to be.
Yeah.
Life happens. I'm not judging nobody on the streets.
I would. That's just how I grew up. There are certain things I would let my son and my daughter do, from both. And yes, it does play a role in gender.
Speaking of. Next question.
Next question of the episode.
How do you feel about raising children without gender roles?
Hell no. Hell no. I can't do it.
You can't do it.
Without gender.
I can't do it.
You can't do it.
Without gender role. I wouldn't necessarily say the gender role. It's just some shit like certain shit you just don't let I just wouldn't let my kids do.
Like you wouldn't let your son polish his fingernails and wear a dress out in public?
Yeah, no, that would never happen.
You wouldn't get your kid a son a kitchen set?
I would not a kitchen set.
Now I'm gonna ask you this.
Cooking set?
Yeah, a kitchen set.
Like the kitchen.
I would. Here's my thing. I'm one of those. I'm hands on, so I would teach my kid how to cook. They wouldn't need that.
But you don't want
to. It's
a place that you don't want to enhance their imagination.
If it's a.
So every time
okay for my son, if it's if it's masculine looking.
What's that?
What you mean?
Is the kitchen set?
Unisex.
Is the kitchen set?
Unisex.
Is a kitchen set that you're only get unless it's easy bake ovens. All of them are the same color. They're not pink.
I'm not doing easy bake.
Right, but I'm saying easy bake. Yeah. All kitchen sets look like regular kitchen sets.
And that's a hard one because my mama asked me this earlier, and she said, "You better not do no shit like that," because she'd be like, "Oh, this nigga gonna turn gay." You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
But you gotta think about how we grew up.
Our parents is
stupid.
different.
Either it don't matter how with the time. That's still fucking.
How
stupid that sound?
If a nigga gonna turn gay, it's some niggas that don't cook that is fucking gay. Cooking ain't got shit to do with being gay. Here's the thing though,
like I get that.
It is chefs out here.
I grew up in a house full of women. There was a high chance that I could have came out gay. You know what I'm saying? I could have gone to school and tried to repeat the same shit
growing up with women has nothing to do with your sexuality.
No.
It can alter it. Not saying like something. There's certain thoughts can come up. Okay, at one point, this was when I was real young. I think I was like 1 or 2. I don't know, like 4 or 5 years old. My mama had my old Camry, 1998 Camry. She got it. And I heard adults saying these things. This is why I repeated it. I said, "Oh, this is a sexy car. This car," and I'm gonna name it Dion because Deion Sanders was like one of my idols coming up. And I was like, I named the car Dion. And I said, "Ooh, Dion fine." And then my mom was like, "Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit."
But see,
because people gonna think you gay.
It really was.
But I understood what she meant by that.
But that also,
at that time, it didn't register to me.
That also attests to, especially, and I'm gonna keep it real.
I think she's finna hit it.
I'm gonna keep it real. Men can be homophobic, but specifically black women can be even more homophobic. Is that how you raising a boy versus a girl has nothing to do with their sexuality. That's just they don't choose to be gay. Did you choose to be straight? Like it has nothing to do with that. And what you just said was an innocent thing.
It really was.
But it has something to do with a lot of adults sexualizing things that kids do or say when it's not even sexual. Because a lot of kids don't even know that. Granted, there are some who are molested and touched and things like that. But most of the time, kids don't know what they're saying.
Sure don't.
Kids are just picking up words that they heard other people say.
And that's the point that I'm trying to get at.
And emulating people that they realize they role models or the best friends, the first people that they see is their parents and their family. So most of the time, sometimes niggas want to play in certain makeup and shit or whatever because they see their mama doing, they love their mama. Not just trying to be gay.
And that's the thing that
but like she said,
she did explain it to me.
There's some dudes out there that know how to do some fire ass hair and makeup.
And straight
like,
and some of them be straight.
Right. It's a dude on TikTok that braid right now, and people drive across the globe and he braid their hair. It's a dude, and he's like, and it's all dudes going to him getting their hair braided.
Hey, his silk presses be fire. Right?
Hey, he be
listen, silk presses, he be like, damn.
The thing is,
kids
though,
just don't know any better.
Gender roles, I try not to. I mean, I let them know you're a boy and you're a girl and that shit, but that's probably as far as it goes. Because I don't give a fuck if my daughter want to play football. I'll be down with it. So you say I'm saying like it's just I guess when the time presents itself, you know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on that time and what it is.
Okay, when they get to a certain age and you got like curfew, certain rules, they getting older.
Right.
The boy can stay out and do the fuck he wants to. Curfew, certain rules, they getting older.
Right.
The boy can stay out and do the fuck he wants to, or do he gotta come in the house? And can the girl stay out and do the fuck she wants to, or she gotta come in the house?
Absolutely not. To most men, females
tell you the
cannot
truth,
stay out.
It's gonna be difficult. But I've always told myself this. Let's just say hypothetically we get to the part where the kids want to have sex. Men, the boys, it's a different connection. It's always going to be a different connection between each kid. Now, my daughter, I would tell her this. Like, me personally, this is what I'm thinking I would do. Be careful. Like, I would teach her about the things that I know and say this is how you go about it and the reason how I grew up and things, the reason why I didn't do it like that and all that stuff. And I'm not telling her not to, because she's going to experience that. I want my daughter to be open about how she feels about sex. But if she's like 14, 15, 16 years old, she's like, Dad, I want my kids to come to me.
16 years old, she's like, Dad, I want my kids to come to me, Dad, I like a boy. We talk about having sex. I would have a conversation with her. This is me, honest to God. I would have a conversation with her. I would encourage her to just make the best decision for her. Because at that point, who the fuck am I to tell my daughter how to, you know what I'm saying, how to treat your body and shit? She gonna do it fucking anyway.
They all kids do it anyway.
And talk to her. Let her be open with me about sex, and then if like let's say the boyfriend come over and this is what she talk about. I know I'd be kind of awkward. It'd be kind of awkward.
What another question?
It'd be kind of awkward, but if she talked to him and be like, "Hey, my dad knows," I'm like, "Hey, bro."
But at least you know.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know she'll be more than likely be safe with.
Yeah, like, hey, like I tell him the same shit, like. I'm not your parents. I'm just letting you know. Just make sure it's the best decision for y'all.
But make sure you ain't got no sneaky ass kids because they'll swap them out.
And just make sure like use protection, be wise, and things like. And that's it.
Would you let your son have sex in your house?
Fuck yeah.
Would you let your daughter have sex in your house?
Contradiction about to come out. The contradiction is about to come out.
And what's the difference?
Because he don't want to walk in here and start
That's
That's his own personal issue.
honestly,
Exactly.
honestly, I
That's a whole gender role for no reason.
Let me tell you what I would do. Honest to God, you think I'm trying? Oh shit, that would enable them then. That would enable them.
Enable them to do what?
Okay, you want to be open and respectful, but you don't want to enable them to be like, well, shit, I'm gonna be fucking like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't want to give them a free pass to be doing shit now that you really don't want them.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, as your child's coming up, because of course kids don't know
I
any
know
better, which is why they do shit and people automatically don't do that. That's gay, but they don't know any better. Mm-hmm. Are you going to expose your child to certain things, like as far as the whole straight gay type shit? Would you expose your kid to that? Not saying like, Boosie, here go a stripper.
Here go a prostitute.
He get on my damn nerves.
Like,
I'm gonna expose them to shit. I'm gonna let them know this is the difference.
Are you gonna expose them? Or are you gonna sit down and like, hey, have you been exposed to this? Have you seen this? And let them.
I will let them. That's throughout the years of them growing up. I want to build that relationship with them. Let them come and talk to me about anything. Now, I may not agree with their decision, but I respect them. So if my son and my daughter came to me and said, "Dad, I think I like the same sex," I mean, it's gonna fuck with me for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that's just me.
So if your little boy said,
but if my son came to me and said, "Dad, I'm gay," or "I think I'm gay,"
so you'd be okay.
Do you want to talk about it?
If your son was watching a commercial and he said, "Dad, I want that Barbie," would you go get it?
Ooh, shit. Honestly, no. And I'm gonna just be real. That's just me.
But why not?
Not even the boy version of the, like, you want to go
that's
kid?
I don't like kids with dolls. Period. Why? I don't like, and to me, it fucks with my brain. It makes
then would you explain that to your child? Like, this is the reason why I can't get it for you, because I personally don't like. It's
not even that. I just fucking hate dolls. I hate it.
But
if they listen, it scares the fuck out of me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Because of kid movies.
Because
I know exactly why.
No. I'm gonna tell you why dolls scare the fuck out of me. And this is gonna sound crazy. Women, the children are growing up so fucking fast. To me, and I've always had this when I was a kid, even when I was younger. I never understood why the fuck women, like little girls, want to carry around dolls. That meant nothing to me. It's stupid to me. So in the back of my head, it's like,
you think about babies.
Exactly. That's the fucking reason why I don't like it. Because I don't want my daughter growing up being 14, 15-year-old talking about I want a baby by the time I'm 16. That conversation, I'm just saying, I don't want her to be thinking like that.
I know you see my face.
He's thinking over logic. He's thinking too deep into it.
But that's the shit that
because
fucks with me.
But a
Barbie doll is like a skinny miniature. Something else. You think about the ones that be the full baby.
No, even if they think about when you look at kids and they have them Barbie dolls, they actually treat them kids like them dolls like their kids.
I mean, I had babies that I used to have twin babies, black babies.
This is from my
all babies. Right. My babies used to eat shit, everything. I could feed them.
Shit, okay. Then.
Yeah, it come out the air. I could feed them, change them, and I still ain't got no damn kids, and they never been pregnant.
Thank you. Hello.
I'm trying to. I mean, I understand your reason. I understand. I'm not saying nothing wrong with your logic, but I really had Barbie dolls and babies and ones that was actually babies, twin beds. I could feed them.
And not everybody grow like that. It's
don't
just my way of thinking.
But if you kind of think about it, kind of helps your kid learn how to take care of it.
That's what I know now.
And it's like,
but most of me is still fucking scared of that shit. But at the same time, though, if my son was like, "Dad, I want a guy model so I can dress him," I'd be cool with that. Because in my head, now I see how fucked up my thinking is sometimes. Mm-hmm. In my head, he trying to figure out how he want to dress and how he wants to present himself going out. You know what I'm saying? He might be introduced to fashion. Dad, I want to do fashion. I'm cool with that. So there's a lot of shit that's considered gay that I look at like, nah, man, that's just you expressing yourself. Like, if my daughter wanted to fucking play football, nigga, let's go.
He gonna call her a nigga too. He gonna call her a nigga too. Like, nigga, let's go.
Like, nigga, let's go. But if my son was like, Dad, I want to fucking, if my son, I'm going to put my kids in sports. That's an automatic must. You don't have to do it forever. It's just, I learned.
Keep them busy.
Yeah. So, but if my son comes up and says, Dad, I want to fucking, be a fucking, I don't know, volleyball player instead of a basketball player, football player, nigga, do your thing.
Most sports really don't have a
I'm just saying it's something that you just playing. Yeah. Hey, if my son said I want to be a figure skater, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you making money. Dad don't play soccer. Go do it's just certain, but that's a sport. But that's just certain things that I don't care. Like about if my son's like I want to be a cook instead of an athlete, those are things I would support. Hell yeah, I cook. Shit, nigga, I'll teach you how to cook.
But there's a lot of things that just really don't have gender roles, though.
That people put gender roles on that shit.
And that's society. And I'm not gonna say that I have not somewhat gotten to that. I try not to. It's just like I said. Once I have that child, I'll know more. From my standpoint, it's just certain things I'm scared of. But I'll be a lot more open to a lot more. I'm a lot more open now
than you was before.
Than I was before.
Yeah, you came a long way.
So I used to be, just real talk. I used to be super homophobic because I always thought, because I'm light skinned, my mom always said, "Your light skinned ass gonna be in jail. You gonna get fucked." So now that shit was in my head. So I thought every
Is this the episode of the Boondocks?
Right. So I used to think to myself, nigga, am I too light skinned to get handled? Like they used to fuck with my head and shit. But yeah, like, man, I'm just cool. Like, I'm not homophobic no more.
You gotta break down generational trauma.
Yeah, it is. It's hard.
The way older black generations think is just fucking asinine and idiotic. And ignorant as hell.
Asinine and idiotic.
Big words.
Big words.
Yeah, so it's just certain things that happen. Like I said, I'm open to a lot more shit than where I am because I've seen myself been open to more shit and just that.
Like you'd let your son watch 16 and Pregnant?
That's just TV show.
I wouldn't let my son or daughter watch that bullshit.
But y'all know how they say media has an influence on your kids.
I want my kids to grow up exploring like
because if you sit here, like, I get you don't like the Barbie dolls, but if you sit here and say your daughter can't have, a baby doll because, that's like, oh shit, that's making her grow up too fast. I think 16 and Pregnant
should be on TV.
Yeah.
It just glorifies young women being pregnant, and I feel like
for it too.
Yeah,
it's a crazy scenario. It really is. Like I would, if my son. I'm not gonna say if. It just be a hard situation. Like if my son's like, hey, for fashion, hell yeah, go ahead and do your thing, player. You might want to come on your own clothes now. That is something that we can do. Now back to your question about the sex in the house.
You been waiting after this one.
Yeah, about the sex in the house. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to enable my kids, but that all comes to training. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody training. Raising your kids, training.
So being a parent.
Yeah, whatever you want to call that.
Parenting.
Right. Yeah, but if that's the case, in my head it sounds like a good idea. But if I say that loud, it sounds stupid. I would have a separate room for each of my kids to do their due. I'd rather do them the fuck in the house.
They should have a separate room.
No.
They own rooms and then a room for them to have sex.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not giving them that much privilege.
Nah,
if you do
hell no.
He being too open.
If you better do that shit and sneak do that shit in the house like I used to. And you better not find out about it.
You better time what time I come home, goddamn.
You better look.
You better
calculate. Nigga, my job 25 minutes away. You know what time I'm gonna be home. You got 19 minutes out of that 25 to get your job done.
You better make sure I decide to go to work then.
Yeah.
Call me at work and see where I'm at. You at work?
I ain't gonna lie. Text my ass.
Dad, you at home?
Dad, you at home? I'll probably know what the fuck they gonna do. Dad,
if
my daughter texts me, Dad, me and so and so over here.
Don't text me shit.
Don't text me that shit.
Don't text me nothing.
No, you better I want to know who at my crib. So you're at the house. You ain't gotta text me that you about to fuck. I'm not saying that. But let me know.
But are you okay with your daughter being in the house with a guy?
Honestly,
both ways. Either way it goes.
It's gonna be some differences, but at the most part, I don't think.
You ain't about to be in my house by yourself.
Yeah.
Or even if, let's just say Layla chose, or not chose, but let's just say Layla was gay. Okay, if you're gay, no.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. On me,
I don't care if you heterosexual or homosexual. Either way, if you gonna be fucking, you better sneak, cause I ain't been in the room to do it. Okay. Well, whether you
supposed to be asking what the hell you doing texting me.
Like, hey, how work going today? You having a good day at work?
Yeah, nah. I'm
about to take my lunch break and go to the house. Absolutely fucking.
Yeah, I got caught.
You know that shit was that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind my kids calling like, "Hey, can my girlfriend, my boyfriend come over?"
You gonna let them be in a room together with like the doors closed? I couldn't even have the door closed if my nigga. I had it built up to that.
Yeah, building up, earning things like that. You can earn shit like that.
And the door still couldn't be closed.
So you would let Layla have a boyfriend?
No, the door would not be closed.
I didn't say the door closed.
Oh, boyfriend over?
Oh no, we was in the living room with my parents.
I'm a lot more strict.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
You call mama throwing the girls anyway.
Even if I had a son.
I believe
you go out with them
I
somewhere,
believe in our parenting enough.
I feel like they could come in the house.
Like, all right, she respects us.
To be quite honest,
It's
No, but if you do, this door is damn sure gonna be open, and then.
So us three are in agreements of ain't no gender, ain't no.
No, I'm not really gonna play that. I'm gonna be honest. If my kid was real little and he really wanted to put on like a dress or something, now depending on if I decide to have kids, whoever the fucking daddy is, I'm probably gonna get heads, but with that, like we said, kids is innocent. Nigga might want to see, he might fucking like Frozen and just like like the bitch Elsa and really don't know that it's something like this. I probably let you do it. I really see me as. If my kid been in the house playing with their imagination and they want to go to the store in whatever costume, I'll probably let you go in the shit. Wouldn't care.
Spider-Man.
Now about this painting your fingernail shit, I feel like that's a hard no for me. This is a hard no for me. But growing up, I really wanted a girl to have my nails painted either way. So I don't know how I feel about. I really don't think I'm gonna let my son do that shit. But I don't know about my daughter. But I probably would let my son put on a fucking dress to go to the store. I probably wouldn't really give a fuck.
I don't know. Some of these days,
I really wouldn't care.
Nail technicians be throwing down on some things.
They do, but I don't know if I would want. I really don't know. I don't know about that whole little fingernail polish.
You can't polish your nails, but here, let me go buy you this little fake mannequin hand and you.
Sure, that's a good one.
Because I only got two gender rules, and like you said, we no gender biases and shit like that. My only two gender biases is with males taking the trash out and males pumping gas.
I agree with those.
Those are the only two gender rules I have. If you're male, you gotta pump that gas, you gotta take out the trash. Now, nigga, if I'm at the home, you take my trash out.
Yeah.
But
I would
don't say that because you get an attitude.
Because I definitely have my spouse or whatever teach our daughter how to change a fucking tire just in case.
But
if you got a nigga around, let that nigga do shit. But
yeah.
I feel like as men, we should be taking the trash out.
Because ain't no fucking way you gonna be in my car and I'm outside pumping the gas. Yeah. You gotta walk.
That's some disrespectful shit.
Unless you fucked up to where you can't do it.
Right, that's true.
You ain't got one of these going on like this.
Right,
like
that's true too.
Hey, all right. Since we had that question, so what if it is?
He gonna make a combo.
No, what if you're dating? Okay, let's say you're dating.
Okay.
You're dating
We're
somebody.
gonna wrap it up on this one.
You're dating somebody. Let's say you say whatever. Y'all are in your car,
Okay.
shit like that. You're gonna pay for the gas automatically because whatever you gonna pay for gas because it's your car.
We're gonna go with the scenario. And I'm gonna tell you I'm paying for the gas, but come on.
Oh, see, here's my thing. If a woman asks me out, I pay for everything. I mean, it depends. Cause if I ask a woman out, I'll pay. Because I've had women ask me out, and they pay. So I'm not used to paying all the damn time. So that's a little different story for me.
Which is good.
Yeah. So, but would y'all get mad if you're dating somebody, and you decide you want to take y'all car instead of his, and you gotta get gas? Do you expect him to pay for the gas and pump it? Well, pump it, I ain't worried about that. But do you expect him to pay for the gas?
Do we? Is this somebody that we live together but we're dating?
No living.
No, we're just dating.
I mean, I pay for
Do we? Is this somebody that we live together but we're dating?
No living.
We're just dating.
I mean, I pay for my gas, but you gotta pump it for me.
I don't sit here and put gas in his car when he drive all the time. Now, this is something where he's being nice and he know I'm low on money and you want to put gas in the car because we decided to take my car, that's something different. Or vice versa, if I know you low on money too. But if I'm putting my own gas in my car, you still should get out and pump this motherfucker.
Because there's been times I've been with dudes, I'm like, hey, you need like $20 or whatever to put in.
You a real one.
That's
why you my nigga.
That's
why you my nigga. You a real one.
Shit should go both ways.
It should, but we get looked down upon. Men get looked down when you do shit like that. We get looked down upon.
This is a part
in society today. We get looked down upon if we would accept that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too proud for that shit. Hell yeah.
I don't think.
I think it's better now.
I think it depends on who you dating and what. A lot of shit though, it is niggas out here that women don't have to want or need for shit because they just want to give it to the female. And sometimes they come with restrictions and sometimes they don't. Some niggas are givers. Mm-hmm. And if you are giving, you be with somebody who's used to niggas doing everything. And then some people are 50-50. But like, if we're not dating and we're taking my car or whatever, if you're low on money and you really need gas and shit, I got it, then that's different. But if we taking my car and if I'm low on money, then sure, nigga, hey, that bitch only got $20 in their account. You know, like you gonna help a bitch out this time. But even if I got my own money, sure, why you just sit in the car though when I'm pumping the gas though?
I've had that happen to me. Oh my god! Like, dude just sat in the car. I pumped my own gas and I paid for it, and I was like, "We're good."
See what you should do after that. Like, hey,
It's time for you to
you
get
gonna,
about
you
this.
gonna give me some mambas.
Listen,
And
listen. If I have to pump my own gas, don't ask me to take you no fucking where. We finna get this gas, and I'm taking you straight back to your
look.
fucking
I bet
place.
you he's like, so we gonna do something tonight?
Nope.
Let that shit.
And did you pay for dinner? Did all that shit?
That shit dried up like the desert, nigga. This shit, nigga, what? The chances you had didn't went away.
It's a wrap. Sorry.
That's a good ass episode.
Fire. What y'all think?
You know, we're gonna follow him. Go ahead. What's your
Eternally Grateful on
Instagram.
IG.
It'll be always right here.
And then if you decide to hit me up on Twitter, it's N_V_Vaughn, VAUGHN. But there you go.
His names.
It's NV Vaughn.
And don't forget Facebook, Blue
Waters without the E.
He's too fancy for me. Go ahead, let him know, cause you know yours ain't that.
I hate saying my stuff.
I got you. Hers be above and bottom of her head too. Follow her. You know she been on every damn show already, so all her shit already in the comments
You
already.
might as well go ahead.
Right. You
Might as well be here
You might
every
just move on in.
Friday.
You might as well just be here every Friday.
I'm working on it, child. I'm working on it.
You go ahead. I'll let you get yours first.
Oh,
You know I always look for you. I ain't gonna let you pump your own gas today.
I appreciate it.
Because
you know, out here it's 1-1. You know,
1-1.
It's 1-1.
How much gas you need? 1-1.
1.
What pump you on? 1-1.
But find me on IG, Chevy_is1.
Kibbles with a Z35 on TikTok, Twitter, William Kibble on
Shit, I ain't on
Snapchat,
TikTok.
Instagram William Kibble JR35. Hey, that's always like, subscribe. Tell your cousin, your auntie, your uncle. We at 498.99.
Yeah, I Spirit Blue on TikTok. I forgot about that shit.
This is another episode of If You Will. Appreciate y'all coming through. We out.
Peace.
I'm hollering.